That TLC match, holy shit. Okay, I'm gonna get to that. Overall, this SmackDown was pretty good, right? We got an awesome John Cena and Randy Orton promo, the return of Aleister Black. I'm not gonna lie, a weird Women's United States Championship match, a cool Jacob Fatu moment, and like I said, one hell of a TLC match. But I'm gonna get to that at the end of this review. So the show starts off with John Cena. Before he can say anything, Randy Orton comes out. I'm thankful for this because there is nothing new that John Cena can say which he hasn't already said. So Orton coming out adds a little bit of a different dynamic to this whole thing. So that's a good thing. So Randy and Cena reflect on their 25-year history together. Randy acknowledges Cena's impact on the fans, especially children, but kind of looks at it in a very ironic way considering what Cena has become with his heel turn. He mentions Cena's role with the Make-A-Wish Foundation. He expresses how he thinks Cena has basically lost himself. He even tells Cena that maybe he should have a kid to become a better person. Cena says how he doesn't need kids and just mocks the fans and points out their hypocrisy. Cena even calls out a 6-year-old in the audience. The WWE is really going all out with Cena's heel turn. It's just that the same old Cena behavior, I mean, it can get old real fast, I feel. Cena criticizes Randy for playing the champion of the people role and mocks his family legacy. This gets Randy Orton pretty pissed off. This leads to Randy Orton demanding a match. Tonight, right now, but Cena refuses and instead surprisingly proposes a future match at Backlash, since Backlash is Randy Orton's hometown, and basically Cena says he wants to embarrass him in front of his family and just show to him who the superior man is, John Cena, of course. So John Cena basically wants to embarrass Randy Orton at Backlash. So he says no to the match tonight, but at Backlash, I'm gonna whoop your ass in front of your, people in your town. After taunting Randy Orton, Cena throws a belt at him, only for Randy to hit John Cena with an RKO. He takes the title and poses with it. This segment was nice because of Randy Orton. The way Randy Orton builds on Cena's heel character. I feel the heel character of Cena on its own just has limited potential, honestly. I say this considering the fact that the WWE seems to have forgotten the whole Rock and the whole Soul angle, right? We don't know what the Rock is going to do. We don't know whether the Rock is going to continue this whole Soul angle. He wasn't there at WrestleMania. A lot of people were pissed off about that. So without any of that, we were all shocked by Cena's, heel turn and all that. But as the days and weeks go by, the only thing Cena does when it's just him is he just bitches at the audience. I'm going to ruin WrestleMania. I'm going to ruin wrestling. I'm going to, take this belt with me. You all are a bunch of losers. You're all fake. He just bitches at the audience repeatedly, while standing in the ring. So I don't know how long, that's going to last, how long that's going to be interesting, unless the WWE keeps on anchoring this in a certain way and keeps giving John Cena some interesting opponents. We get a tag team match. Fraxium, which means Nathan Frazier and Axiom, versus Los Garza, Angel, and Berto. This match was pretty fun. Ultimately, Fraxium wins. Tiffany Stratton comes out to the ring. Firstly, I'm glad that she is still the women's champion. Right? I am. Right? Although the match at WrestleMania with her against Charlotte Flair was just okay. Anyways, Tiffany Stratton addresses the crowd, reminding them that she defeated Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania as if we didn't know. She calls her Poochie. Basically, Charlotte Flair, right? Tiffany says how many said that she could be the next Charlotte Flair, but mocks that proposition, basically, claiming that there is only one Charlotte Flair and that there is definitely only one Tiffany Stratton. Jade Cargill then comes out and says how becoming a champion is the next thing on her list of things to do. Her goal. Now that she is done with Naomi, she can now focus on that goal of becoming champion. Tiffany challenges Jade, telling her to back up her words. We get a match. Obviously a non-title match since Jade Cargill needs to prove herself first. It's an okay match, some decent spots. Ultimately, Naomi interferes and attacks Jade Cargill, which means that this rivalry is not over yet. The fight continues after the match. Tiffany steps in, but Naomi quickly runs off, and this is when Nia Jax appears, attacking Tiffany from behind. Jax hits a leg drop and then an annihilator before posing with the belt. She stands tall. So Nia Jax is back and she wants her title back, which should not happen, ladies and gentlemen. The WWE should keep the title on Tiffany Stratton for a decent amount of time. Let's not go back to Nia Jax being the champion, please. It's time for Jacob Fatu, who comes out to the ring. Solo accompanies him and even introduces him as the new United States champion. He goes on about how he was one of the few, or the only person, who understood Jacob Fatu's true potential. After a bit of ranting, Fatu snatches the mic away from Solo. A bit of tension there. I like it. I like it. By the way, the crowd loves Jacob Fatu. He is a heel, but I mean, he's a loved heel, apparently. When you see his style and the way he just cuts promos, it can be understood as to why people just love him. And I mean, he is raw, he is real, he's just chaotic, man. So he cuts a promo of his own, and then LA Knight comes out. Obviously, he wants the belt back. There's a back and forth, but then Drew McIntyre comes out. This was pretty random. He does mention how he was eyeing the Undisputed Championship, but Orton beat him to that. So that will happen later. But for now, it's Jacob Fatu, the United States Championship, apparently. Basically, after some chatter, a match is made, Drew McIntyre versus LA Knight, and the winner shall go against Jacob Fatu for the United States Championship. Pretty good segment. Now we get a women's US title match. Chelsea Green versus Zelina Vega. I'm going to be making a separate video on how the WWE has totally screwed Chelsea Green and the Women's United States Championship belt. This was a weak moment on the show, honestly. Nobody cares, right? Zelina Vega wins and she is the new United States Champion? Why? Who knows why? The WWE did nothing with Chelsea Green when they put the title on her. More on that on a separate video, which I'm going to post. I already made a video, celebrating Chelsea Green's potential, considering her work outside of WWE, which I don't know how many people are aware of that. Link in the description below, folks. We get Miz and Carmelo Hayes backstage. I want Hayes to grow, but for as long as he is stuck to the Miz, man, I don't really see that happening. Him winning the Andre the Giant Battle Royal, that was a nice surprise, but man, I just really want to see him grow. So we get Aleister Black's return. Basically, Miz comes out, talks big about himself. And then we get the return. Aleister Black basically comes out, he kicks Miz in the face, and that's that. Looking forward to what Aleister Black has in store for us on SmackDown every week. Now it's Drew McIntyre versus LA Knight. This match was okay while it lasted. The match ends with Solo Sikoa attacking LA Knight. When the referee is looking away, Drew is about to take advantage of this, but then Damian Priest attacks Drew McIntyre from behind. The ref does see this, so the match ends in a disqualification. After Damian gets some hits, Jacob Fatu goes batshit crazy. He attacks Damian Priest. He then attacks LA Knight. Fatu sends both of them back into the ring and drills each of them with hip attacks and corner splashes. Double jump moonsault for Knight, then another hip attack for Priest, and another double jump moonsault. Jacob Fatu is awesome. The Samoan Werewolf then poses with the US title. Fatu is just incredible, and this is why the WWE Universe loves him. Also keep in mind that neither Solo or Fatu attacked Drew McIntyre. I wonder if that means something. Now the main event, folks. The TLC match. The WWE Tag Team titles are on the line with the Street Profits versus the Motor City Machine Guns versus DIY. Okay, all I'm gonna say is this, ladies and gentlemen. This was one of the best, if not the best, main event match on SmackDown in a very long time. This reminded me of the TLC matches, from the past with icons like, the Hardy Boys, the Dudley Boys, Christian and Edge. everyone in this match had a moment to shine. We had multiple table spots, multiple chair moments, and some pretty creative decisions made, in this match. From inside the ring to outside the ring, I mean, they were flying all over the place, man, in every direction. Johnny Gargano gets his back slammed into 2 chairs that were standing side by side. I believe Montez Ford got his head trapped in one of the ladders, and then Gargano used that to climb the ladder to try and get the belts. I think almost everyone went through a table in this match at some point or another, either as a victim or as a culprit. Many spots, pure chaos. There were multiple, this is awesome chants. Now the question is, why wasn't this match at WrestleMania? Who knows? This should have been on the card. This was just a wild match, folks. It was a fun match. I was totally into it. Everyone had a moment to shine, and I know I'm not the only one who's saying this. It's a 5-star match, ladies and gentlemen. 5-star. I've never had this sort of... Even the last man standing matches that we've been seeing, recently, were not as chaotic as this. Obviously, there's more people in this match. You have tables, ladders, and chairs. But yeah, overall, I would just say this match was a huge surprise. And I don't know why they didn't keep it on the WrestleMania card. Originally, I was thinking of just making a video just talking about this match. But then I just figured, I'll just do a review and I'll just talk about this match in the review itself. So yeah, this match was just... it was wild, man. At one point, they took I don't remember who it was, but a prosthetic leg from the audience was used as a weapon during this match. So yeah, it was just chaos and a lot of fun. And overall, this SmackDown was good. But the Women's United States Championship thing, I don't understand. That's the negative. The positive is Jacob fought too. The positive of this particular episode is the TLC match. Okay, so SmackDown hopefully is getting its act straight. I know we can't have this every week, but this week was special. It was good to see this match. So yeah, guys, that's that. In a day or so, or maybe sooner than that, I'm going to put up the video of Chelsea Green and how I think the WWE is just screwing her over big time. And I don't understand why. Basically, what I'm going to say is that I don't know why she's presented as this ditzy, cartoony character. Even after she won a title, her character never really changed. And she's more than that, I'm pretty sure, considering what I've seen her do in, Lucha Underground and, TNA or whatever. So, yeah, man, it's surprising. It really is. But, yeah, that's that, ladies and gentlemen. Please do subscribe to my channel. Please hit the bell icon. Check out my other videos if you haven't already. Until next time, peace out. Bye.